Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is quite basically a way to show everybody my terrible aim in Loadout. What I have here is a game of, I believe it might be capture, well no, it's domination. It's on spires in the desert, and what I'm using here is I'm using a Gatling ball buster sort of thing. I saw this guy being quite a tricky little one. What happened here is he used the disguise. I haven't quite gotten used to using the disguise yet. He keeps setting me on fire, so I keep dying. So, well, I get a bit angry and I shoot him and I die from the fire. As you can see throughout the entire video here, my aim is exactly as the title says. It is terrible. What happens throughout this game is I'm going to show you my douchebaggery t-shirt, and I'm going to show you how not to aim in this game. I'm not using any kind of laser guarding system, so I'm pretty much relying on them standing still while I'm doing the same. What needs to be done here is I need a laser guarding system, which I am starting to learn how to use. I'm getting used to the fact that it will not need to be straight on target. It will need to be like near target, and you need to keep that beam, the laser beam, on the people. Now what we're playing here is, as you can see there, my aim is way too spread out. I need the laser guidance system for every intent and purpose. Let's see, my guy dies here. I'm going in for the B flag. What you're gonna see here is me missing this guy a lot, but he will eventually die, yes, and I'm going to die as well, because my terrible aim made it so. And just enjoy the video for a few seconds here, guys, where you can see me failing quite horribly. As you can see, that guy was off in the distance, which would be doable if I had the laser guidance system. He is not doable when I don't. So I tried to shoot him, he sniped me and got me to like 77% of my original life. As you can see here, I'm just sort of spraying and praying and hoping and stuff like that. I'm seriously not used to this controller yet. I'm playing on the PS4 if you're in doubt. I have been playing on the Xbox 360 for 5.5 years. So the stick placement and the analog, no, what are they called, the triggers, feel a bit dodgy to me and stuff like that. So once I get used to that, I'm sure it will get a bit better, and once I get the laser guidance system, I'm also sure it will get a bit better. At this stage in the game, I'm level 8, so my gear score is quite low. I'm playing Loadout 5.2, I reckon, where gear score is pretty much what you need. I threw a random grenade. My old friend Martin Nilsson is going to be very proud of me. He used to laugh at my random grenades. And there you go. My terrible aim gets me killed once again. If my aim had been a bit better, I would have gotten that guy. Everybody knows it. Everybody saw it. I would not have died if my aim had been where it should be. Now here we go. You see this one guy. There's one guy just going down there, and I got him with a stroke of luck. I had 4 guys on him. Everybody should have gotten that guy. So just look at that. That is, again, just pure and utter luck. There's nothing there that actually has anything to do with any skill, and I'm gonna die again from fire. When you're playing Loadout, guys, what you need to watch out for is fire. When you're on fire, you're gonna have to do the dive roll thing, which is on the L1 button. You need to do it 3 times to make the fire disappear. So you need to be pretty quick about it if you don't want to die completely. Here I'm gonna die again, I reckon. Oh wait, I got the guy. That was actually not lucky. That was actually somewhat of a skill, I think. Oh, would you look at that? That was just random and ugly, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to try and get this flag with basically no health, which is of course a bad idea. I know that. Every bad idea has to have some sort of fruit at some point, otherwise nobody would ever take a bad decision, which would be boring. There we go. I'm gonna get some health here, and then that guy is gonna chase me around. Now, Loadout here is basically a pretty fun game. It's somewhat grindy. I'm on level 8 right now, and I might have, I don't know, 11 hours into the game. I think 11 hours game time, and being level 8 out of 20 is basically not what I want to do, because everybody and their mother has better gear than me. You will notice, if you're a low level, you will notice the gear score of every other player is better than yours. So you're gonna panic and you're gonna die, because basically I've met a few guys who can put 3 pulse rounds into you and kill you by that. 3 pulse rounds from a fully automatic round, doom doom doom, and you're dead. Basically a shit ton of damage out of nowhere. What needs to be done is you need to outmaneuver the guys. You need to not stop moving like I do, because I'm bad at this game. I just sort of stop moving. I aim down my sights and I stand there. I think it might be because I've played a bit too much Call of Duty, because you can actually get away with standing still. What you need to do in Call of Duty, you just need to hit them sort of in the torso and up, and they will go down. This game, however, requires you to move about a bit more. You need to be basically impossible to hit. If you're impossible to hit, you're not gonna die. But as you can see, I'm not really impossible to hit. I'm just sort of shooting at them and hoping they die before I do. Anyway, guys, this is Loadout 5.2, I think, on the PS4. What I'm doing here is I'm recording this using the PS4. I'm recording this using the Share Factory. If you haven't used the Share Factory at all, I would suggest you trying it out. It is basically really fun to use. Right, you have a very nice night, and cheers.